All right, ready to go here. Elly De La Cruz digs in now.
44. Elly.
And the home opener is underway.
That's ball two.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Fouled off. He was late. And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Got a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Ball. Pitch out, but no action. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia.
Ball. ball. That's inside.
That one misses. 3-1. Out towards right center field. Bader gets under it. And there's one down. One out man at first. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Outside. Ball one.
That's ball two.
Man at first, one away. Ellie looking to steal it. And that one in the air center field. Bader settles underneath it. And there's two down. Ellie on the move. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Griffin Jax. What do you have on him, Chris? Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Ball inside. Inside, ball two.
Here's a 2-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One up, one down.
Batting second, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Ball one.
Check swing. He held up. And that's ball two. Almost got him. Bounced up the middle. Albies. The throw to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first. Two away. Two down, bases empty. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And the 0-1.
Inside ball.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
No, anytime you launch one foul that has the distance, it's tough to reset for the rest of the at-bat. He's going to have to do it here. You know, that changeup didn't fool him by much, but it did its job and had him out front.
It's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, catcher, Jay Langeliers.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. That one hammered but pulled foul. Schwarber off the first with two away. In the dirt. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Good job to fight that one off. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson.
Inside, ball one.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In the air out towards right center. Bader under it. And there's one down. Fouled off left side. No score here in the second. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Inside, just missed. And there's ball 4.
That's outside.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Ball.
That clips the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Oh, that's low.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the next pitch is way outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run homer. So 2 down, and next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second.
Nope, ball 1.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 3. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Ryan O'Hearn. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 1 away.
Batting 6, third baseman, Mark Bianco.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 2. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Michael Massey. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1. Lead run. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Batting 9th,
Dalen Lyle stands in for the Phillies. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Fouls away the first offering.
Oh, that's off the plate.
2 outs, 2 in scored position, bottom half of inning number 2. Late with the swing there.
That's a ball.
Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, now in for the Braves, Jordan Beck. Beck measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder
1 out.
Jake
Runner at second. Jake McCarthy, the next to hit. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald
He's 0 for 1.
Jr.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, one out. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and two now on Acuna. Nice stop from his backside. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Ball, that's in.
That one fouled hard the other way. Ball to strike. The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
No, that's down.
Turner runs. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. And ball four, two aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late on that fastball.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Check swing. No appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Tap foul at the plate.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Way to lay off that pitch down. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it. Strike 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
For the Phillies, right fielder.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1. Line and a base hit into right. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Third baseman, Mark Bianco.
Line drive, base hit. The second one scores. It's a 2-run single. We are tied at 2.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way. On the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Michael Massey. And that's outside. On the ground right side. Albies. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
First pitch swinging. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one fouled off. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Pitch in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7.
Full extension makes the catch. What a play.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom 4, Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
To short, could be two. The flip, one at second, on to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. They hand the ball over to a new arm. Dietrich ends.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Fought off foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Rose save. That's a stolen base. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Play at the plate. Got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
2 on, 2 outs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So he blasts one out the other way, and they take the lead. It's 5-2. Ball 1 there. That misses, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. So 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 1 for 2. Ball. And misses inside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling.
Third baseman, Martienzo.
Will Vest gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Center field. Harris under it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Josh Young. First offering and it just misses.
You know, these Braves, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Ball down.
Young aboard here at first with nobody out.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one in the air center field. Bader on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 out man at first. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jordan Beck. Check swing and he went. And it's 0-1.
Ball 2.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ball, that's out.
The Braves down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he grounds one to the right side. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Phillies, Michael Massey.
Michael Massey.
Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 7-2.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a swing and a miss. Fights it off. You'll see another. And it remains 2-2. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Up next for the Phillies, left
Galen
fielder,
Lyle now at the plate.
Lyle.
That's out to center field. Harris takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Ball one.
Out towards right center field. Harris racing after it. And there's two away. Here's Bryce Harper.
For the Phillies, first baseman Harper.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Jacob Latz.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Bader off of first with two away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Top six. Now in for the Braves, Jake McCarthy. Matt Gage takes over on the mound, and he's got
nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
Inside, ball one.
Gage, 33 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2014. Up the middle. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for
Just a
Atlanta,
good job
right
putting the
fielder,
ball in play and then
Ronald
busting
Acuna
down the
Jr.
first base line, beat the throw pretty easily.
Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch out, but no action. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 7-3. Bader quickly throws it in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Fouled off left side. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's second. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A two-run blast. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Justin Slate. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And there's a ball. Out towards right center field. O'Hearn settles under it. One down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Drake Baldwin. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bader racing over to make the catch.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Harris stands in now and watches strike one.
Off the plate, ball one.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go bottom six. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out. Foul ball.
late on that fastball. Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ball inside.
Two away. Two down, bases empty. Ryan O'Hearn will hit next. And ball one. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the seventh. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jordan Beck.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Now a fly ball to right center. O'Hearn on the move to the alley. And there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
Ball, that's inside.
The Braves down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses, and now 3-0. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Joan to Ron.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's going to be Jake McCarthy. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. De La Cruz leads off first with one away. On the ground, a second, might be two. They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The tying run at the plate. Late swing fouled off. The 1-1. Squirts away from Langoliers. And the runner stays where he is. Check swing, and he went. And the count's even at 2. Tying run at the plate. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back at Citizens Bank Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Mark Vientos stands in for Phillies. Kodai Senga on to pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And he swings through that one.
Inside ball. No, inside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And they'll do it again. Pitch misses. Full count now. And that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman Michael Massey.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
Oh, one.
That one ripped. One away. So now with one away and a man at second. And now Harrison Bader. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Check swing. He went. Strike one. And a foul ball. And it's second. In the dirt, but kept close. And now it's 1-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder.
So they turn to their closer, Dylan Lee.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Lee, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Ball, that's out.
Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That pitch is out.
On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Squirts away from Langoliers. No advance, though. Out towards right center field. Bader under it. He's got it. And there's one down. 1 out, man at first. Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. In the dirt.
Yeah.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Lyle under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Josh Young.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. To get to the ninth, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. In the dirt. Outside low. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Fought off foul. Oh, 1 now. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Out of here. A shot to the opposite field. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swings through him for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Shea Langeliers. The next to hit, new pitcher for the Braves, Chris Martin.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna has a beat on it. 2 away down.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Ryan O'Hearn goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning. So 2 down, and now it's Mark Vientos. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. In the dirt, ball 1. Ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. But 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball. Back here in Philadelphia. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Missing inside, and the count is 3-1. Swings through that.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch
Hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
First pitch swinging. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Miller, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So back to the top of the order. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Elly De La Cruz.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That one inside, and it's 1-1. The Phillies leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. Runner takes off. Pitch misses in.
Ball 2.
Safe at second, and that was not close. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here, 1 gone. To the right side. Harper steps on the bag. Braves down to their final out.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Jake McCarthy.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. They're down to their final strike.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Got it! And that's the ball game. And your final 10.
Yeah, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the